So she took pictures of all her friends and she was like,
my God, that's
who
horrible.
do you get horny to? And then he was like, no, none of your friends, baby. And then she was like, okay, well then she took out a stack of their photos and she was like, this one? And then she like tested.
No fucking way.
Yes.
Toxic.
For sure.
No fucking way.
And then like
this?
this one, then like no, but I mean he didn't get hard to any lah, so he passed the
Of
test.
course not, because he's under pressure. What? Would you rather be rich and unhappy, or poor and fulfilled in life?
Jade,
Would you
I don't
rather-
know what Jade chooses.
Jade.
I want to know what Faith chooses.
I would
Wait, passing
say
the baton
poor.
here. Huh?
Huh?
I would say I'd rather be poor.
How to be rich and unhappy?
Why? Money doesn't buy. Do you think money buys happiness?
It
I
could.
think money makes the world go round.
It makes it convenient, right? I don't think it makes
Yeah.
you happy.
But
Yeah.
I feel like
You could have everything and temporary happiness, but then you could
and
Yeah.
then you have
Loneliness.
temporary happiness every day lah.
But then it's temporary.
Yeah,
then you
but
wake up
every day
in a
refreshes
big,
what?
big ass bed, big ass house, only one person.
Yeah.
Then you invite,
I mean Johnny Depp was really rich.
and then he has no friends.
Who said what? What is this about friends?
So why is he
Huh?
unhappy?
What do you mean? Do you not watch the trial? He looked damn sad every day.
Nah, he's old lah.
Do you think Jeff Bezos is happy?
But it's not young. It's rich or poor. I think Jeff Bezos is really happy. He's like wearing Hawaiian
For
shirts
now,
every day.
I feel
and
like for now.
he like has this like new hot young thing that he's like banging.
But it's like maybe just.
I'm sure
temporary.
he's really happy.
Like, don't you think he feels like, oh, is she in it for the money? You know, then like she's gonna leave me someday.
You're just trying to make yourself feel better.
Yeah.
So I know your answer.
Oh, but then
I know
again,
your answer.
what's my answer?
Rich.
No. Okay.
Then
I thought about it.
were you arguing for it?
If let's say I am not who I am, whatever it is, or whoever I am, let's say now I understand the value of money, right? And then, for example, I like to buy expensive shoes and everything, but could I have lived a life with normal? And would I rather do that?
Like without the influence of like shoes and stuff like that. you mean?
yeah, or like expensive clothes or whatever, or just being like style or whatever it is lah. I would say yes lah. No, cause when I was younger, I wear like Uniqlo jeans, Giordano t-shirts and everything. I was very happy. You know, then how come? Now
But the media kind of spoils your image of what
Yeah.
makes you happy, I guess. Is it?
I think so.
Yeah.
And like last time, I can be happy eating economical rice every day.
Economical.
Yeah,
What's
I mean, it's not-
economical?
Economical?
Cai peng.
Oh, type
I can eat cai peng every fucking day. I mean, I can do the same now,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah.
Because it's not in my head. It's not that.
So do you
in my
eat
head,
every day
I can
now?
No,
afford-
but I saw something recently where it's crazy how people, when their family go eat McDonald's, to them that's like a big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or like
and it's
last time-
crazy. Yeah, you know, like
It is a big deal.
Yeah.
My mom never bought
Yeah,
McDonald's.
same. My parents
Yeah,
don't
it's a
eat
huge deal.
McDonald's.
Yeah, but we can buy McDonald's anytime we want. You know, like the luxury. We never take that into consideration when some people, when they go for eating at home is the norm. Like going out for a meal, that's like, you know, if you come from a low income families, that's a really really big deal. That's like the equivalent to going to maybe like omakase, for example.
Okay, done.
Like the same gratification, same gratification.
Soul Garden.
Maybe.
Okay, Jay will choose rich lah.
I would no, because I think like money is a means to an end. So if I'm gonna be rich but I'm not gonna be happy, then why would I want to be rich? So it's like my mom always told me about this guy. He was the richest guy in the world at that time. I think he was like Jackie Onassis' husband, and his son unfortunately passed away, and all his money couldn't bring his son back.
Yep.
And
Money
that's
can't buy
the
time,
thing,
right,
yeah,
you said?
yeah, exactly. Money can't buy you time and can't buy you your loved ones, can't buy your health.
Yeah, I have the same sentiments too. Like in the past, when I was younger, sure, like I wanted everything, like, you know, I wanted the nice cars, the big house, and work hard for myself. I only cared about myself. But then, I mean, like last year, I lost a couple of friends. It made me realize that, you know, you can work so hard for all these kind of things that you want in the future, but what if you never got to see it? You know, you never
Yeah.
got a chance to.
Actually, if someone presented to me like the truth about afterlife, like for example, if someone told me, you for sure when you
You're going
die,
deep today.
like when you die, there's no such thing as afterlife. So it's like there's no heaven or hell. You just die.
Yeah.
Then I will choose money.
But what if you like working towards your money and never get to enjoy it?
Oh.
Then how?
I cannot understand the concept of how not to enjoy money though. Like, I cannot wrap it around my head. How to be unhappy?
Like you build a
Like
business, everything,
like
then
you're
you have
so
an IPO.
busy
Yeah.
that you just cannot use your money.
Like you
It
miss
just
out on
piles
like
up.
your love of your life, your
Yeah.
children.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
take that
Yeah,
all
yeah,
out, ah?
yeah.
Oh, then I choose poor lah. I thought like you know, like for example, like you have a girlfriend and everything, but you're still unhappy, but you're just very rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then,
I recently saw also another TikTok. This guy, he was spent so many years trying to figure out this research, like his dream project, right? Then eventually, he got divorced, lost his kids, like living in the car. Then he found the research, and you can see his like true emotion of when he finally mastered the thing that he wanted to, like the sample of like some kind of cure or something like that. And you would risk everything that would supposed to make you happy for something that is your passion, which could be money, could be cars, could be anything, woman.
or you can be like who's this?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg. He is like so rich but so poor at the same time. He behaves like he's so poor.
But most rich people are like that. Like
What do you
the
mean?
rich
Like a
people-
simple life.
Yeah.
Like they live a
How
simple-
does he behave like he's so poor?
He does lah. I mean, like he doesn't buy clothes. He wears the same thing every day.
The super rich, right? They always wear plain black t-shirts, nothing too expensive one.
Yeah, but how does he act like he's poor? He like has like e-foil. That shit is like $25,000. He's like zipping
That's true.
around.
That's also
He has
true.
like
Bro,
big ass
he
house.
put sunblock on his face like it's free,
It's
bro.
not poor people.
really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey,
influencers
sunblock
also
is
do that
fucking
lah.
expensive.
Because it is free.
What if you changed it like love of your life and poor, but never like find the love of your life but rich, but you could be like satisfied and stuff like that.
Love my life and poor. I honestly think I can become. Anyone can become poor. I can live
poor.
poor. I also don't want to say poor.
Depends what you mean by poor.
Subjective,
lah.
right? Poor is kind of
Yeah.
subjective.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
true.
live like below average.
So like when I went to Phuket last time, like you see like those Rasta bars, they're very happy to be the way they are kind of situation. They don't like the whole, the normal king now is the government, that kind of stuff. They were very happy being the way they were, just simple life, owning the bar, friends coming over.
But then the question is then, are you really poor?
Oh, are you rich in other ways?
Yeah. Actually, your friends play a huge part. Cause last time, right, when I was working in an agency, and I was very close to my colleagues, and we are still friends until now. We all earn around the same amount,
Yeah.
and we are not very rich. So we had this understanding where if let's say someone asked us to go for dinner, like, oh hey, let's go Mookata. Someone can say, hey, don't wanna very broke, and everybody will just be like, you know what? True. You know what?
Yeah.
This is McDonald's.
That's not real friends, bro. Real friends all chip in to help pay for the guys.
No lah.
What
No, but we're
about?
all poor.
They're all
Like-
poor.
So it's
true,
like
true,
in a
true.
way that
Like,
person is
you're
reminding
right.
us
Yeah.
that we are not.
Hey, yeah, guys, you're all poor. I don't eat
Yeah.
mookata.
Correct, and like I feel like this kind of friends very important. You know.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Where you can say I'm broke, guys. I don't want to come out, or I'm broke. I don't want to eat. You guys, for example, like we go party, and then someone says, I don't want to spend money on drinks. I'm broke.
But do you feel like a lot of Singaporeans have this issue of showing more than what they actually have in their pockets? You know, that kind of situation?
Of course.
It's not
A
just
lot, right? I feel
Singapore,
like a
right?
majority.
Yeah, majority. I mean,
Yeah.
especially in clubs, lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about face and stuff, that which I feel that is quite like horrible. But girls fall for that stuff, you know.
I don't think girls fall for that
Young-
stuff.
young
They just
girls,
go
I
there
don't
for
know
free
lah.
drinks, lah. Honestly, if I were a girl, yeah, I would flirt for free drinks.
Why don't you ask the girls?
But you would think that you would think
I
that the
don't drink
guy
lah,
is rich.
so-
You would think the guy is rich, what? Right? Then to them it's like, wow, this guy every time comes zouk open table, you know, that kind of thing.
Okay, opening bottles in club, and then girls come to your table, then they will make friends with you, lah. And then of course they up your street cred, ma.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they think like, oh, this guy, very rich. I just want to hang out with you, and then that makes the guy looks good, lah. Because hot girls want to drink your drink, lah.
Then they find out, oh, actually no money, then leave you, that kind of.
Yeah, lor.
And then just repeat the cycle.
But I never see anyone who open so many bottles in club and never come back and not open bottles, lah. Every time I always see the same people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we rather be poor.
You could live in like a very nice island, you know, happy wife, happy life, like have chickens and stuff, your own. I'll be
Jay has
happy.
chicken.
Huh?
Jay has chickens.
Oh, one died.
Oi.
Yeah, I used to
sausage,
have
you know?
yeah. So we had 4 chicken pets,
For pet chicken.
4 pet chickens, 4 chickens as pets,
Uh-huh.
and then there was a chicken shortage in my country
Oh,
for
so you
all
cook?
the foreign. Yeah, so we unfortunately had to kill the chicken and eat it.
No way.
It's a lie.
Yeah, we had it for dinner. You came over.
it
Yeah,
was
we
good.
had chicken rice.
Before coming over.
Who defended the chicken?
The domestic helper.
Yeah, the helpers.
Get out.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's why you got it.
Okay, what do you
Listen,
cook?
I mean
Chicken rice, lah,
chicken
what else?
rice,
Oh, wow.
and it's a black chicken, so it's a
A
silky.
black chicken.
Yeah, it's a silky chicken.
Okay,
so
I
I
don't know the chicken.
raised the chickens
Silky,
from birth.
For you to kill it.
I mean, that's the way of life,
Okay,
right?
like- I
So
mean, food chain
you,
lah.
you don't eat ayam lah. Okay lah, I'll remember that next
If
time.
I am poor, I need.
So yeah, my country had a chicken shortage, so we had to kill the pets. This
guy died.
No. This was him when he was a baby.
What's his name again?
Chicago.
Now he's dead.
Yeah, now he's in my
tummy.
He lives through me. Do you watch?
She's kidding, guys.
Wait, so how do
She's
you?
kidding.
How do you?
I'm
Before she
kidding.
gets
He
cancelled.
died though.
She's
Oh,
kidding.
he died.
No, but we plan to kill him anyway because the problem. So we were
Should've
gonna
left it
Wait,
as.
we're gonna
what
kill
is
him.
legal and what is illegal in Singapore?
You can kill.
Why you cannot kill?
You eat chicken every
Okay,
day.
okay,
What
okay.
the fuck do you think is inside?
Maybe
a McDonald's
because you are not a
burger?
farm and then you have no rights to do it.
You can't sell it. You can eat your own, I guess.
You know,
kampung
like-
chicken. It's kampung chicken.
Yeah lah. So maybe like
It's delicious. No, but we weren't gonna make chicken rice. We're gonna boil him in soup. The problem is.
Oh,
no,
Suki's chicken is really healthy.
Yes, it's super healthy, super good for you. But that's the intention. What when you raise chicken?
The
When
meat
you
is
think of
black,
farm,
no?
It's a farm. Rest in peace, chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, rest in
Rest
peace.
in
He
peace.
did.
Chicago.
He actually died. We couldn't. But we had to kill him because we had to.
You had to kill him.
We
you
had-
didn't tell me that just now.
We had to cull him. Because we
Okay.
had two male, so we had two male chickens.
Uh-huh.
Silky.
So two male roosters, and when you have two male roosters, they fight, and they'll kill each other.
Oh.
So that's why you kill the chicken and then you eat the chicken. But chickens, like when you kill them, they are really chill about it. I don't want.
So now Jade
Sounds
eats
wrong.
chicken. Now Jade.
Okay, you know what? If you
to go and just kill
no,
you.
so I've never killed a chicken, and honestly, I don't even eat chicken. So everyone here acting shocked, who has just enjoyed their McChicken, McSpicy,
Oh,
chicken
true.
nuggets,
I just had
can
McSpicy.
like can suck it, okay? 'Cause I don't even eat chicken unless it's my own.
Is it okay if my boyfriend regularly scrolls and look at hot girls when he feels horny? He also tries to convince me that is normal for guys to look at other girls even when they are in a relationship, and I should accept him for that and not make it a big deal. Note, I'm fine if he scrolls past and think they are hot, but uncomfortable when that his whole IG explore page being girls and does it when he is horny, and he admits that he does it and continues even though I ask him to stop.
You did this last time also, but then same thing, like if you like Jade's pictures, right, then the explore page is just ruined.
Yeah, because
No,
I
but this
forced
guy
you guys
specifically-
to like my photos, right? Does it ruin your explore?
Yes.
I
page?
don't.
Like algorithm.
Mm.
Excuses.
Really, it's true. I swear.
No, it's true.
It's true. You like
It's
any
true.
one of Jade's pictures, right? Your explore page will just change.
Okay, so this girl's boyfriend, when he is horny, he go to Instagram and go and find hot girls and just scroll.
But Instagram's kind of creepy to do that kind of. You know what I mean?
exactly. Why doesn't
You don't
he
do
have
that.
one?
Avery, don't do that.
No, okay, wait. So is it normal
No,
for
why
guys
not
Never-
Instagram?
to look at a picture? Like, does it actually get you guys off?
No, lah.
No.
Yeah,
Of
then-
course
then-
it does. They're lying.
Okay,
Jade
okay.
wishes.
Why is this? Okay. So watching porn is okay.
No,
When you're
no.
horny.
As in, I didn't say it was okay. I'm just saying that 100% guys do. You know why?
No,
Okay.
like I feel
I've
like
seen
it's
it.
okay for guys to
How do you
watch.
stimulate when you just look at a picture?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like
I guess
Maybe,
guys-
whatever
maybe
they
not
need
you
to
guys, but like haven't you seen like the C word tributes?
Yeah.
That are like on Pornhub.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's-
saying. It does for some people.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
So, it's just weird, no?
Yeah. It is kind of weird.
Yeah, why? Why?
it
I
is
mean,
weird.
the
A little.
other like the full unclothed or whatever is available online. Why would you
Yeah.
use someone's Instagram?
So if watching porn is acceptable by society,
cannot say p word. I say corn.
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 Yeah.
Corn.
So
yeah,
if
that's fine.
watching that is acceptable by society, but scrolling through Instagram is not.
It's a
No,
little
it's-
bit different because in one case he might be following specific girls, so it's kind of like now it's like when you watch things on, let's say blue films, then like you're going to an explore page and then you're just scrolling through, you like what you like, you watch it and then you close the tab,
Yeah.
right? But when it's like Instagram, I guess it's a little bit different because it feels a bit more personal.
Yeah.
He's like following this specific girl and
Because
her
he's imagining
stories
things about her.
about this girl, and then like even when he's done and he closes the page, he's still gonna see her tomorrow.
Oh, I
Yeah.
mean he can visit the
And it
website.
might be a girl that he knows in real life or might meet in real life. 'Cause-
Oh.
yeah, so now that like adds a little bit of
But okay, then what about girls then? Like girls who follow like like
who where the handsome
maybe the
men.
guys that
Yeah,
girls that
I
follow
yeah,
like,
follow
who?
girls.
Yeah, I follow girls
girls that
who.
follow
follow
Titus
guys.
Low.
Now he's married, guys.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
if you touch yourself to Titus, you know that you're touching yourself to someone's husband.
Yes, don't
Surely, like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you might think that okay, it's weird that some guys do it. I'm sure that might be like the opposite. You can't just
Hanina.
like subjectify it to just only.
Yeah,
guys.
but okay, I think the problem is that it's on Instagram.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No, I feel like the
That's
biggest
right.
problem here is he is not attracted to his girlfriend. Guys.
Wait,
No,
but
it
it's
doesn't
not about
mean that.
Yeah.
No, but he is horny. Like he
You telling me you don't?
He sees him scrolling through girls.
She's assuming.
I don't think so because he told him to stop it.
But
Oh,
maybe
And he said that's
you
normal.
think he's doing it
But it's
while looking
not
at the Instagram
normal.
while the girlfriend is there?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so, dude. Maybe she asked, like, you know, like, hey,
No,
then
wait,
when
yeah,
you
maybe
when-
in his own time. he's
Yeah,
doing
like
it.
like the girlfriend asked, hey, when you see Instagram, you like all these pictures.
Yeah, maybe
do
she
you,
asked.
Like you asked, you know, like, did you ever do this?
And then he replied, "No, I shake."
no,
Okay, honestly, there's no way that she can tell, right? Unless she was like scrolling.
Maybe
like,
he's just
with
trying to
her
be
hand there,
honest.
like trying to see like this one, then see when he's hard, and then she like catches him. That's literally the only way. That's literally.
no, unless he's
Nobody does that shit.
unless he was like
Yes, they
being
do.
honest
You
lah.
never saw. You didn't see it. I saw this girl do it once.
Or maybe he's
She
like just
was
trying to
like-
be honest, you know.
Okay, so she took pictures of all her friends, and she was
Oh
like,
my God, that's
"Who
horrible.
do you get horny to?" And then he was like, "No, none of your friends, baby." And then she was like, "Okay, well then." Then she took out a stack of their photos, and she was like, "This one." And then she like tested.
No fucking way.
Yes,
Toxic.
for sure.
No fucking way.
And then
What
like
is this?
this one, then like no he. But I mean he didn't get hard to any lah, so he passed.
Of
the
course
test.
not, because he's under pressure. What?
Well, you don't perform well under pressure, dude.
You would hey, his cock was going out. If the hand is just there, the cock still. What? The girlfriend can do anything, you know.
T.O.
No, but it's like love and lust different. What you're telling me that girls don't think about other guys sometimes, or like when they're in the relationship. See, guys also surely got to think about other girls. when
I
they're in
don't
a relationship.
know. I think a lot of girls just don't think about the guys.
There's no guys to think about.
Yeah, there's
There's
which
no cute
guys?
man
Which
to
guys
think
do you think
about.
we're thinking of?
Okay.
I think you are thinking of guys.
I feel like it is not wrong to find in a relationship. If you're already in a relationship, it is not wrong to find other people attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, this guy is handsome, the girl is pretty, blah blah,
Yeah.
normal. But this guy, his fantasies, is scrolling through Instagram and looking at girls within reach. I mean, okay, we don't know whether these girls are within reach or not, but probably your Instagram looking at local girls first, and then like you go to the overseas.
And he can message them.
yeah,
Mm.
and doing it while he is aroused, not okay. Not doing it to get aroused is while he is aroused, you know. So he's aroused and like, oh my god, I'm so horny. Instead of watching blue films, he goes on Instagram and
I think the platform is the one that makes it weird
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
entirely.
Yeah, for sure.
Do girls think that it's wrong for a guy when he's in a relationship to basically watch?
Blue,
Yeah,
lah.
blue films.
No lah, I don't think it's wrong. Honestly, if my girlfriend watches it, I also you know, it's normal.
Yeah,
It's
I also
like-
feel like
But
feel
yeah,
like
the platform
needs
is-
are needs, right?
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Love is love, then needs are needs.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess it's gonna be so weird if, let's say, he's looking at, like, for example, like Jade's photos, you know, and that girl is friends with Jade. Wow, they like, you know, imagine like
Yeah.
your boyfriend is looking at Jade's photos and you're like, what
But
the
then
fuck?
again, some girls like it.
No, okay, but that is not what we're discussing
Yeah.
about. Like,
So it's very
she-
subjective,
The
yeah.
woman has sent it in.
Okay,
Obviously, it's
girl, whoever that sent this question, any advice? I feel like it's an addiction, leh, and I.
It is. Maybe like before knowing her, like.
And
you
he's
know,
like gaslighting her. It's like everyone does this. It's normal.
Yeah,
But
hey,
it's
wait,
not.
No,
firstly,
not everybody, not
does
everybody.
that. No, okay, I'm not gonna say nobody does that. Not everyone does it. I feel like it's like a 1% of people who.
It is
who
Maybe,
not
does it.
maybe
common.
this guy grew up without access to computer, and what he has is his phone, and he doesn't have access or know how to go to blue films. So maybe growing up as a teenager, he relied entirely on Instagram. So
That
that's where the
is-
obsession is.
that sounds
then
very
he
not
maybe
like
then
me.
that's why the.
Cat.
Then maybe no. I'm just thinking of a
Where does he
scenario.
live? Like under a rock?
No,
Where?
Maybe
No,
like
he's just
some
thinking of
third world
best case
country.
You
or
can
whatever.
literally Google the word corn and you will
Maybe
get
got
it.
no money for VPN, you know.
But he has
Porn on
Instagram.
Twitter.
But if my girlfriend followed you, how? Can!
Can,
Can,
but
can,
don't.
can.
That one you don't have
There's
to
no.
worry.
Yeah. There's no competition. No
that's-
threat.
Sucker! You are my show!
But I think like there's a really big issue here, which is that she's expressed her feelings of discomfort with something that is not normal behavior or his kink, and he's like not taking her seriously.
I don't kink shame, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
but
then
he
if she
should
cannot
take-
accept it, then I don't know.
I don't know,
And
but
he cannot accept it and like, you know, or compromise and not maybe use Instagram.
yeah. So either you change this man.
I
or
don't
you
get
change
it.
your
There's so
man.
many things available. Why use Instagram? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, why would he do that?
No, but if I'm the girl, I
Excuses.
also would be very troubled lah. Walao. It's such a...
You will feel so insecure.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
am I
yeah.
not good
Throw
enough?
the boyfriend away.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, any advice is, firstly, not he's lying to you that a lot of people does it. That is not normal.
Maybe she should watch blue films with him.
Or maybe like
To get rid of that Instagram bit, you know.
She's not gonna get rid of the Instagram, but he's probably on Instagram because he's like, oh, this is the girl next door, the girl I know.
Oh, so like more because there's more local content on Instagram. You think like that's why?
I think that's why so many local content creators on OnlyFans are so popular. It's because
There's
there's a local element to them, and that's something that you didn't see for a very long time.
True.
Or like even like local leaks, they get very popular because
Or
that's
maybe it's
not how
because the
you see
guy
Singapore.
believes it's that attainable. You know what I mean? Like because it's in Singapore, there's a chance that for me to know her or to meet
Yeah,
her. And,
yeah.
For sure. He's just not loyal.
No, I don't think it's just like
fantasies lah.
Yeah,
fantasies.
fantasies. Fantasies.
Weird lah. Then if you can accept, obviously that you cannot accept.
Talk it out.
Yeah, talk it out. And if he still tells you that,
Explore
it is
some things
normal,
first also, maybe, you know. See whether
Correct.
that fixes the problem.
Yeah. Or ask him like, hey,
Yeah.
what can I do for you to stop doing this?
I mean, I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like it's a red flag. I don't know if to me it would be a giant red flag. That
Everyone's
he's
got
not.
red flags though.
No, but he's not taking my concerns
Yeah.
seriously.
Oh.
You know that you still continue
It's
to
like
disres-
brushing it off.
Yeah. So that would be. It just doesn't sound like it's gonna end.
And he was so
well.
casual about like telling like, oh, you know, I did like
Yeah.
everything that he did.
Like
you know.
invalidating her feelings also.
Can you start doing that? Normal one lah. Maybe this one. All my friends also do.
Who your friend? You called him now. You called him
We
now.
all follow the same girl.
Sekali the guy say, yeah, my friend also be off to you.
Why do young men mostly are not into deeper meaning? Oh my god. Okay, let me return badly. Why do young men? Why
You
do
want me to do
young men are not into deeper meaningful things and just want to have fun?
Yeah. Why? Ah.
Why are young men
Not doing deeper meaningful things such as oftenly out drinking.
What he's trying to say is that why are
men
men
healing?
why are men not into like the deeper things of, you know, getting to connect to know someone,
Yeah.
but rather go out and have fun, drinks.
Young men.
Yeah, young men.
Of course lah.
Emotional maturity lah. Like they don't think about marriage or and all that. You know, or getting to know a person. That's why they do what they do.
I guess okay. If you take marriage out, I guess it's wait. You can count friends also.
Yeah.
I feel like I started loving my friends more when I grew older.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So like when you were younger, speaking for experience, right, when you were younger, you just make friends with anyone, and you just have this idea or you have this feeling like, oh, okay, I can make more
Friends forever.
Yeah. And when they say when you grow older, your circle of friends gets smaller, it is true. It's truth.
No, and my circle quite big also lah.
How big are your
got
friends
real friends
circle?
and the.
I have like 3 friends.
You cannot
no
say
lah, we are your friends lah.
See the people in the chat also. No, your friends.
No, they're not. We're homies.
I guess it's emotional. Like when you're young, you don't think about this kind of things. What?
Yeah, but I guess actually girls mature faster than men lah. Women mature.
I mean, there was a point in time, like quite a few years ago, like I would appreciate having a dinner with a girl rather than going clubbing and with friends.
Okay.
And
You know what I mean?
now?
Because
And now you what?
And now.
Go church.
now is I don't even go. I haven't go clubbing so that often anymore.
So yeah. Then why you say a long time ago?
That's in like that means I realized it quite a long time ago,
Ah.
maybe 25, 26. You know, that I would definitely enjoy a deeper. But I've always been that kind of sentimental guy.
Yeah.
because
But the problem is the question says young men.
25 is young.
No one here is young.
25 is young one.
Except
Wait, what
for-
would
we
you
are
consider young?
Yeah.
Only
Okay, let's
19?
assume lah.
There are no
20
young
to
men on
25.
this.
I feel like 25.
I feel like
was-
18, 19, you won't think of like deeper.
Yeah, who gives a fuck about?
I
healing
drink,
our
get
soul?
drunk, wake up,
Correct.
do the same
Healing
fucking
our
thing.
soul.
At 18 years old, why the fuck would I give a fuck about healing my soul?
Yeah. What soul you got left? What soul you got to
Correct.
heal?
Yeah. you get what I mean?
But there are girls like that too. There are girls who also don't have like want to have this deeper meaning of things, right? They don't want to know someone on the deeper level.
No, I don't know.
Every girl you feel wants to know someone on a deeper level.
I feel like men when they are like around that age are not very like they're not really concerned.
They think with the wrong head also maybe.
No, but I think it's mostly because like they are very sad in life because they have to go to NS So like, what do if I'm fucking spending like 5 days a week in camp? Then the 2 days that I'm out, I'm not gonna like, oh yeah, I really want to pursue the deeper shit in life. I want to be like, I want to get drunk and
No, but I would
be
love to, I would
free.
love to sit down and talk to a girl lah. You know what I mean? Like if I
Yeah,
spend
like
5 fucking days.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I want to
guys.
sit down and talk to a girl, but like I don't have any money, so we're not gonna go to a nice restaurant.
Exactly.
And,
More
like,
reasons to stay at home and just.
yeah,
talk
I'm
to
just
someone
gonna
else
go
or
out and
whatever.
have cheap beer
Oh,
at
okay.
the Jackin Bridge. That's
Oh,
what I'm
when
gonna do.
You're just stereotyping NS guys. It's horrible.
Okay.
That's what I would do
Um,
if I was in NS.
Speaking from a Singaporean perspective, when you are younger, or at least until you are 25, right, your life is kind of mapped out for you based on the typical Singaporean life lah. Right? For example, you go to school. For men, you go to school until you're 18, 20, 21, and then you go to army, and then you go to uni.
Yeah.
For women, you go to uni all the way.
Right.
So I guess when we're younger, of course, we don't think so deep because we already know what's coming. You know? And when you enter the working world and when you get into your first job, and then you will start thinking deeper.
Okay. I think I know. Yeah, you continue first.
Yeah, start thinking, be like, oh, do I want to do this for another the next 2-3 years of my life? Like, and then after that, what am I gonna become? Is this job good for me? Is this job good for that? So that's why when we're younger, we don't think of the deeper stuff. It's not like we don't want. We don't have to.
Yeah. So, in relation to that, right? I think what it is a lot of guys, especially when they're younger, they only think about the near future or very present. But girls always fantasize about like the marriage and everything whenever they get into a relationship, so they look very far. So that's why they want the deeper meaning. Then the guys just don't look at it that way. Maybe that's the reason.
Also, it takes
for
a
younger
while,
people.
to understand these kind of things. It's like
Like you lose people, you lose
Yeah.
like you know,
Like the
people pass
experiences you
away
go
and stuff like
through in
that.
life also.
Yeah.
correct. Like I feel like
You go through hurt. Yeah.
like for you to understand and think deeper, all this like connecting to the mindfulness, you need a lot of experience.
I think that's what did it for me. Like back then when I realized I wanted to enjoy the company and knowing the deeper levels, when maybe you went through a very hard relationship and then it's very painful, then you want to know someone more genuinely rather than just on the surface, that kind of situation. So it's those kind of very drastic life-changing situations that
Yeah.
make you think deeper.
Okay, if let's say when you were younger, also let's say like I think for all sex lah, when you were younger, and maybe 18, 19, you don't also have deep talks with your best friends, ma.
No, you do.
I do.
Yeah.
do ah?
What?
Oh, I'm
Even
alone
in
there.
like, in like secondary
you,
school,
you never like
have
talk
deep
with
talks.
friends like, hey, got this girl,
Like
you know,
HT,
like,
HT.
Yeah.
Talk about girl, there are normal talks about girl, like locker room shit lah, right?
Yeah,
But,
HT,
like,
HTs?
deep one don't have lah, no eh.
got lah.
Yeah, heart to heart and like.
Like you have like you go chalet, your drink, then you're
Yeah,
like
yeah,
HT.
yeah.
No, sir, go chalet, go Old Changi Hospital already, man. Go Red House. No lah, like for example, like, hey bro, my heart pain lah, I never
Got
No
eh.
lah, like
Got
you
eh.
know your struggles, like maybe your parents
Yeah.
has like financial
Maybe-
struggle.
Maybe
I
your
don't
friends
know.
are the kind that, hey, that's cool, bro. It's okay. Don't worry. Like that's it. That's why I never talk deeper. You know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like, hey, my
Maybe it's just
girlfriend
not
did.
normal for men.
Like, hey,
also
my
to
girlfriend
talk.
did this to me. Then like, oh, cool story, bro. You okay? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
You know,
or rather when you were younger, right, and if you have girl problems, it is not, I don't want to say not normal, but our egos
Yeah.
will stop us from showing the hurt. Yeah, we will just be like,
Oh, true,
fuck
true,
that
true,
girl
true,
lah,
true, true,
let's move on lah, this and that. Yeah.
So Nyan Cat was like right when he was like, men are just taught to repress their feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the thing.
Really?
That's a problem
Yeah.
because I think growing up you think that you cannot show emotions.
Correct.
Yeah, which it should be
Yeah.
fine. It should be okay for guys to
Yeah,
show.
which sucks lah.
Because like you know that last time you guys talking about ick. Maybe we all feel like if we cry in front of a girl, the girl might get the ick. Then you don't look as masculine. And that's
Right.
Yeah.
Men, is there a way for men to
Cry masculinely, like more
Yeah.
like more mature.
or like is there a certain way that men should cry? For example? No lah, like for example, like some women think that men who cry are pussies.
I think that's the problem lah. Is that
Yeah.
that shouldn't even be the thought, you know?
Okay, but what if this guy just cries like a
Every time.
baby to you? Like, would you think?
ice cream.
I feel that it depends what he's crying
Yeah,
about lah. Like if it's
exactly.
something unreasonable, like like he does something wrong and then he gets scolded for it, like he forget to wear a mask, then the SDA time, hey, your mask how? And then he's like, why you talk to me like that? Then I'll be a bit like, bro.
Hello, my boyfriend is my boss and soon to be business partner.
Nice.
He seems to have no problem with it, but it's hard for me to talk about work issues and personal issues with him. Sometimes you just want to talk shit about your boss to your partner, right? Am I the unprofessional one? No, you're not.
I think the whole situation kind of sucks. Like,
So what? Don't ever
A
get
bit
into a relationship.
bopian,
Don't even get into a business relationship with your partner.
That's interesting. Like,
But
should you
it's a bit
ever be in a
bopian,
relationship with your boss?
Okay, no.
I know people who have, and it has ended badly.
Oh.
But there are also stories of good, but just very slim.
Was it at a previous company? I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I have experiences working with very, very close friends. They are not my partners. They are very, very close friends. And I get her pain though, because when there is no middleman, you really cannot like let your heart out or cannot complain because you need to tell the person straight.
God. Gen Zs just go straight to TikTok, Twitter, bro, or Facebook. Us is Facebook last time. Everything.
No,
we
but
go
it's tough because Dew like handles girls, right? There's a lot of girls on our podcast, so it's like when people are like not replying. Okay, I'm just gonna talk about myself. When people are like not replying the chat and like posting on social media, or like when people are not free and we can't line out schedules, then it becomes very complicated because it's like we are all friends, but we are also working for him. So it's like if he bitches to one of us or someone who knows the business or is in the business, then we might tell each other. But at the same time, he can't really say it to us because obviously we're all like actors and we're all like sensitive. So it's
You're an
like
actor? Actress?
piece of shit. You motherfucker.
She's talking about Muna.
No lah, but like it becomes very difficult. So I see like where you're coming from,
Okay.
where he's coming
And
from.
last time I was very close with my boss, and he or she couldn't draw the line between I am your boss and after 7 I am your friend. Yeah. So then it kind of continued even like over the weekends because we hang out also over the weekends, and then he or she would just talk to me as if like we are at work, but at that point of time to me I'm like I am not your employee, I am your friend, and I can say whatever.
Or then they
the
might
fuck
ask you
I
do
want to
something or what, but then
Correct.
like,
Yeah. And then they have this idea that, you know, as your friend, I'm also still your boss, and that fucking sucks.
Yeah, and it's the way that they would talk about you, cause like they might like if you're hanging out with 1, 2, 3 people, to the third person he'll be like, yeah, you know, Dew, and then they give like a work performance, and that's not something that should be shared with friends. Like, you know, yeah, Dew has really improved this year, and then Dew is like, I'm a fucking your age, bro. Like,
But then really
shut the fuck up.
But I feel like the boss and friend thing, yes, I think a boss should be a friend also. They shouldn't try to boss you around. That's where the real level.
But not a best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks lah. But I learned this skill that my ex-boss also taught me. She taught me this. So it's like we last time we used to fight a lot. So when we were living in KL, we lived together. So we were living in the same house. So can you imagine that like work doesn't stop lah, right? Because you're living with your boss. So after a while, I told her like, you know what, work needs to stop, right? I can't be, you know, after work I go eat dinner. If you go home and then you ask me to open my laptop and do what, I say that this cannot happen. She's like, oh, okay, now I understand. You need to say lah. And we told each other this.
Communication,
Yeah, if I am speaking to you as an employee, or if you're speaking to me as a boss, I will tell you first. Like, okay, I am speaking to you as a boss. Fuck you. You know, like your work sucks.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
And then after that, after 6 p.m. we are friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they, like you said, right? So you can say as a boss, I would say, you know, fuck you, do your work. But as a friend now, I'm gonna tell you this. You know, if they can differentiate the both. That's great.
So I guess between you and your partner, you guys need to draw that line.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, if you firstly, if you're talking to me as a business partner, you need to tell me. If you're talking to me as a lover, you need to tell me. And also, you all need to cannot bring over like, oh, if let's say he or she doesn't perform at work, it means that
The relationship also, or y'all have relationship problem, then the work also affected.
Yeah. Or like you cannot bring the personal life into business also.
So
like,
basically, you need to have multiple personalities. In a way.
Yeah. Because last time my boss will also say, oh,
Compartmentalize.
Compartmentalizing.
What
my boss
name?
will say like, oh, Dew performs very poor at work because he parties on the weekend. You know, like that is not your problem, what?
Yeah.
If I'm performing bad at work, then Dew's performing bad at work. Full stop.
But then the problem also comes with what happens if the relationship they break up. Then you know,
The business how
like certain scenarios in Singapore, you know. Yeah. Effects.
Actually I never been in business with my loved one before. I was just very
It's
close.
difficult. I mean, unless it's a small business, it's easier to run. Then it could be a team effort, but both of you are bosses,
Yeah.
and that works fine.
Yeah.
They'll come to compromises. But when one is the boss, how are you gonna have the compromise? You know what I mean? You're just gonna have to accept it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my advice is, but then again, you know, if I feel like why people want to work with their partner is because they really get along very well lah.
No, maybe it's just they.
Or they feed each other's
But how you
How
are
do
as
you
a
say,
relationship
they
doesn't necessarily mean your work relationship is the same though.
That's also true.
It's like same for housemates. Like when I was studying in America for a bit, right? We were best friends in school. When the guy came to live with me, like total opposite, man. The guy's a trash bag. Like his room was horrible. So I kicked him out as soon as I could. It's like you just break friendship after that. Yeah.
I always feel like when I see like people in a relationship where like both of them are, someone's working for someone and then they're in a relationship, but the other person expects, like the boss expects the person to be putting in effort. They just like the fact that their girlfriend or boyfriend works with them and they can exploit their time. Because they can always bring up work.
That is true.
They like drive home from work can also talk about work. Cause why? It earns the boss money. It's not gonna earn you more money. So it's like he's like, yeah, you know. Before I go sleep, I can still have my employees like on my fucking clock. I hate that shit.
Last time I had this idea, or this or not mindset, just an idea that dating your colleagues, it will be a very good idea.
Why?
Yeah,
Okay,
why?
not say it's a very good idea, but it's a not bad idea. 'Cause
Yeah.
like,
If you're a
Y'all go
workaholic.
work together. y'all can discuss.
yeah. So that you guys are spending time together on mostly on a daily lah. But now that I'm older, I just say fuck that shit, yeah. Like, wouldn't want to work with my partner. I mean, let's say if my partner asks me for advice for things that
Maybe
I'm good
different
at,
department, okay lah. You know.
wow, I still cannot. Yeah, I just
I feel like you need other interests outside of
Yeah.
work.
Oh.
Unless it's
Yeah,
your
we
own
work.
business.
Yeah.
For the boss, it's a great deal to date your employee, right? Because then they're your employee 24/7. If you're the employee, then you're now an employee 24/7.
yeah. The beauty of having the partner that is not working with you,
Yeah.
which is for most people,
Yeah.
is that when you step out of the office, it's a new
You can have your own life outside.
yeah,
work,
it's a new life already. Like, you know, you are a different person in the office. You're a different person outside. Yeah, and your partner brings that out for you.
But I always admire power couples, like two entrepreneurs. They get together and then they're like,
Yeah,
able to. That's the best. Like,
But that's because they're both making money.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they're both bosses are like I said earlier as well.
Yeah. But nobody's each other's boss.
Overstepping.
Yeah.
No, nobody's each other's boss. Like nobody
Yeah,
is
yeah.
exploiting the
Equal,
labor of another person. But I do know this girl. She like dated her boss. She had a degree from not such a great uni, but she got hired for one of the top hedge funds in Singapore. And then she got made manager of her team, and she's doing super well now. So sometimes dating
So
your
where's
boss.
the part that she's working?
No,
she
she's
worked for
not.
the boss, then she shifted to a different company.
No, she's still working for her boss. But she
Oh.
gets like crazy like
But then everyone's gonna be
fucking
talking.
five-
Everyone's gonna be like, oh, she's only managing partner or manager.
cries
because-
over her Birkins. She just like her company just paid her to take like a 5-month trip to the
But
US
everyone's gonna be
to
like, she
study.
only got this position because.
Yeah, everyone knows. But guess what? She don't give a.
Yeah, true.
She does not give a single shit.
But you have to be mentally strong enough to
So you know, we can't
not
talk.
be affected, I guess. Fair enough.
Yeah,
but
I mean, if the worst thing that is happening in your job is people bitching about you, then it's not that bad.
true.
I gotta be honest. I wanna
Tell the
see
story
what's
of how you
present.
lost your virginity.
Oh no.
Which one you want?
No, he's
No, but
working.
I'm very
he has
classy
a
guy.
he has a job.
Corporate
Corporate job.
Okay.
Everyone
Okay,
loses
okay,
their
okay.
virginity. Well,
He has
at
a
some point.
corporate job.
No lah, it's very nice. I booked like it was her 18th birthday. I was 18 or so.
Okay.
Then booked like a very
Wow.
a very nice hotel, boutique hotel.
Wow, fancy.
Then before-
Oh, so we're doing this?
Yeah.
Okay,
so then after
restart.
no lah, it's just like her 18th birthday, my 18th birthday. Then I went to Marina Square. I bought like a Olivia Ong CD. Oh, she's a damn good singer, man. You know Olivia Ong? She's a local singer.
Wait, how old are you? You're 30, right?
It,
No, okay.
yeah, but when I was 18.
When they were both
Oh,
18.
why are you still buying CDs?
When I was 18, bro, how long ago was that?
This
That
was
time got-
12 years ago.
That was quite
No, what,
long.
12 years ago? Yeah. But
It
more
was
than-
12 years ago. It was a decade ago. It was more than a decade ago.
Okay.
No, but then CDs were still around, and
Okay.
the hotel it's a boutique hotel. It's
Okay.
called Majestic Hotel.
That's not a. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a very nice hotel.
Yeah, in Chinatown
I was like,
area,
that's
right?
all
It's like
boutique hotel.
$450 something
Yeah,
one
yeah,
night.
it's nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Wow.
cool thing was that there was mirrors like in front and then on the ceiling also.
But that's so.
Oh.
Huh?
For a first time, that's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was honestly it wasn't the first time wasn't that great.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both first time.
When you started the story with like she was 18, it was her 18th birthday. I was like, wait.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't want to know.
My 18 also,
I
was
don't
18.
know
Yeah,
if we
yeah,
should
fuck.
continue this story.
was 18
So
also.
yesterday it was her 18th birthday.
Yeah, I was like,
I'll be like, no.
no, I don't want to hear this.
Wow.
Sit on the ground
So
like a
did
So did you
peasant.
guys get together after that?
No, we were dating for a very long
Yeah.
time. It's
Oh, so y'all waited until you're legal.
like yeah, kind of.
Okay.
So she was legal.
Oh, so you guys
He
had
was
the same
already-
birthday?
No.
Oh.
I was like a year older than her. I was already 18, and then her birthday came before my 19th birthday.
They were both
then she was
18. That's romantic. I like that.
Wow. So $450
She
well
would
spent.
she turned out to be like my 10 years on and off like girlfriend.
10
Aw.
years.
no.
Wow.
From FWBs, that means friends with benefits, to situationship, to something more but less than a proper relationship. We both have interest for each other, but she's not willing to progress to a relationship because she says it stresses her out. We hang out a lot, meet for dinner, movies, and make an effort to meet every Friday for dinner. Sometimes I will even pick her up from work. There's a lot of context behind this story, but I'm trying to keep it short for y'all.
Yeah, so there's a lot of context to that kind of situation when it comes to it, right? Because who's like this trauma, there's so many things, right? Or is it...
So the person I think is a guy lah.
Yeah.
Right?
In scenarios, a lot of girls face that problem with guys, but in this situation, it seems to be the other way around, which is interesting.
I feel like you're getting used to. As a brother, okay, if this guy comes to me like, hey brother, you know, I like this girl says she like me and I like her so lah, we meet eat every day, but ask her be my girlfriend, she don't want.
How you know? Maybe no, but then if his friend with benefits, they're doing everything already. That's a relationship, what?
Maybe he's just sleeping with him because pick her up from work. Maybe he drives.
It really depends on the context because like it could be post like trauma from past relationships. You know, you're like the girl is scared of getting hurt again, and when you put a label on it, that's when it gets real. It's not official until it's on Facebook, you know, like that kind of shit. So I guess that's why she feels she likes the way things are now. She doesn't want to ruin that moment if she gets into a relationship, because there are scenarios where people get into a relationship where things suddenly change. Yeah, like you don't have anything left to fight for as a guy or a girl, you know what I mean? Like say for some guy, then everything just kind of muddles out. Then because every day you just stay at home, then don't really go out for dates and stuff like that. So maybe that's why. I mean, labels are just labels. Just why can't you just enjoy the moment?
This is my next question.
Yeah.
If you're doing everything with her already, and like, I mean, what does the what?
Maybe she's not exclusive to him, and that's his worry. Like her not being exclusive, like them
But we
not
can
being
ask what you
exclusive.
think? Are we exclusively dating?
But
Yeah, then what's the difference
Yeah.
between like being like agreeing to be in a relationship and
Yeah.
whatever they're doing now?
The
Isn't
commitment
it just
is the idea of
yeah.
commitment.
the question. But they should call themselves. They say they're FWBs.
From
right?
FWBs to all the way up to situationship, so it
Situationships.
feels like almost.
Right.
Yeah. But it gives security, like she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of girls want to like, what's this? You know, like, or guys also like in this situation. Like, is this a relationship? I can't tell. Like, you know, are we together? So of course you have to give them that, you know, surety.
But I guess for like for some girls, there's a big difference between like, oh, we are dating, we are seeing each other, we are, I don't know what's next. Okay, which one comes first, seeing each other or dating?
So there's friends with benefits, there's fuck buddies, there's
Isn't that-
Isn't it the same thing?
No, different.
What the fuck?
Why?
What's the
Okay,
difference?
so
The guy is like
We're ready for
he's
the
ready to
Yeah, so-
educate us.
Okay.
fuck buddy is, what are you doing tonight? Come over. Fuck. Okay, bye. Send you home. Friends with benefits, the friends come before the benefit. So you're
makes
friends,
sense.
but then there's benefit. You guys are sleeping together. Fuck buddies, you're not hanging out or anything.
You're just a
Yeah.
whole lah for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're just sleeping together. Like you can be
Yes.
out clubbing here, out clubbing, then you all just meet for sex.
Bed
Actually,
break
straight after.
69.
There's no like dates. There's no like dinner. There's no like cuddling. Those are fuck buddies.
That is very. Thank you for the breakdown.
Yeah,
But that makes sense to me.
So
Yeah.
friends with benefits, if you guys are
Yeah.
well, friends or friends maybe with benefit, you guys are hooking up, then you guys like hang out with each other, then become friends with benefits. But you're not exclusive.
Oh, this is the first time I'm hearing a breakdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Because
but it
people will
makes
just say,
sense,
oh no
right?
lah, but I'm just fucking her.
But friends with benefits, there's no like, it's very difficult because you need very open communication. You must have a lot of trust because you might not be exclusive. If it's exclusive, then you could be like exclusively dating really as good as.
Yeah, but it makes sense. It's like we are friends first,
Mm.
Yeah.
but the other one is like
Oh, but you can. I mean, I had it.
like the buddies part is second
Yeah,
to the fuck part.
yeah. But I think FWB is more fluid there, where you're not exclusive to each other. You guys enjoy each other company. Maybe both of you are going through like trauma or whatever. That's why you're not committing to anything.
Okay, as women,
Yeah.
okay, let's say now you are in this situation. Why wouldn't want to get together with this person? Considering that you've been doing everything like a couple already.
I mean, I would want the security of being in a relationship, like them agreeing. That
No, now you are the girl. You don't want.
I'm the girl.
Yeah. Why
don't
would
want-
you not
you don't
want?
want-
Probably
to get
like trauma law, like what if he lies to me again?
Yeah.
You know, that
But
kind of thing.
don't you already have to take care of this person's feelings in this situation that this person is in? You get what I mean?
But your excuse, like the excuse is you guys are not together. Like when you're in a relationship, you're obligated to someone's feelings. the obligations is higher. You know what I mean?
commitment
Yeah,
is
the commitment is higher.
Yeah, she just doesn't want to commit.
Not in terms of
Yeah,
like cheating or
maybe-
whatever, but as in like if she said I am obligated to her feeling sad.
Yeah,
you
maybe
know?
she's just not ready for a relationship. Like she's focusing on her own hustle and shit.
Or maybe
I
also
got no
like
time for
she
this.
don't know where the future is, and
Yeah.
like being in a relationship like solidifies that the future is with that person. Like most time people want to get into a relationship because they actually do see themselves marrying that
Yeah.
person. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
which is
she don't know yet. So
yeah.
that's why she don't want to put a
Yeah.
label on it.
Or it also could be because she's very complacent and she likes how things are now. So that means she's continuing with this guy, right? She likes how things are now, and she thinks that like she can just like string you on for like however long.
Can be also, yes.
And then
So that's why it
maintain
depends on
the
the
status
context.
quo. So that's another possibility. So whenever like they're in this situation, I always suggest like, okay, now you're gonna stop doing nice things for her.
Yeah.
You're gonna take her as she presents herself to you,
Yeah.
and you're gonna take her at her word. So you're gonna ask her like, what is this? Like, can we are you ready to settle down? Okay, then in that case, like that's fine, like no pressure. I'll always be here for you, and then you stop talking to her
Yeah.
for
A
a
lot
while.
of people like
Yeah.
they feel like, let's say for example,
You stop sending her home.
their end goal is being in a relationship, or even for married couples, their end goal is getting married, and all the trying stops when that
Yeah.
that thing becomes official.
Yeah.
So that's what some people are afraid of also.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I guess. Sorry, the person asking is a guy. You need to ask yourself, what difference does it make, lah? You know, like why do you want to be in a relationship with this person so bad? If it's because you are scared to lose the person,
Then it
it
says
happens.
something. Yeah.
You know,
No,
like,
but as a guy, for the guy's portion of that relationship, he also need to manage his expectations. Is he contented now? Because it's just a label, you know what I mean? Like, why you want things to change? What if like when things change, when you put the label on it, do you want it to change? Like, your expectations is for a relationship, but you already have it. What more are you expecting from a relationship?
I understand why he's like
Maybe insecure, like maybe she's sleeping with
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah.
Maybe.
like I mean there's so much context that's not given on
Correct,
that we
correct.
don't really know the full story.
Maybe like they're not posting
Yeah.
each other on Instagram, so she makes herself look available. There's those kind of contexts as well.
Maybe there's another guy
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
picture.
Maybe she's also trying for another guy, hoping that thing happens, but nothing happened. Then when
Yeah.
nothing happened, then she got
okay lah, then bro, you don't want to be in a
Context.
relationship with her lah.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think it shows also like if you
Yeah.
have so much worry about, then like, is this really worth it? Is this woman
Communicate,
really
I think,
worth
is the
it?
most
Yeah.
important.
If she's not willing to like commit to you.
Yeah, you don't want. Hey, trust me,
Yeah.
daddy.
Don't just like, I mean, for him, don't just say like don't want, then just leave. I think what you should do is you should go and talk to her and ask her why she doesn't want a
Yes,
relationship,
for
and
sure.
then she'll probably explain to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of
Communication
people
is the problem.
these days push down communication. Like they don't
Yeah.
understand the importance of communication.
Especially Gen Zs.
Abang, do I point at her?
because she is.
Because
Her job
okay, but in
is
general for us also, because
communication.
for us we feel that everything greater is readily available from a swipe of a wrist. When we first like started clubbing or whatever, we didn't have like Tinder yet. I feel maybe
Yeah.
like Facebook just started.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
add them on Facebook, we chat them on Facebook. But now it's so readily available. Like there's always, the problem is people are always gonna think there's always gonna be someone better. There is, honestly.
Yeah,
The person you marry, there's always
Yeah.
gonna be someone better. It's what you can enjoy at that moment, and like compromising as well, whether you can
Yeah.
see yourself growing old with that person.
Yeah, making that choice to love the person.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, but I feel like the importance. I say people always push down the importance of communication.
MSN.
And like I feel like a lot of questions that we get is always asking us for advice. Oh, what to do, what to do, and we always say ask. Like, I feel like if you don't dare, the problem here is because you don't dare to ask. That's why you don't have the solutions. You cannot give the. Even if, for example, you tell your best friend about it. Let's say I tell Jade my problem, Jade's like, blah, 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 blah. Jade also don't have the answers for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
only person that has the answer for you is the one that giving you the problem.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so true.
Yeah.
That's-
Then you need to ask.
Yeah,
There's
you
a
need
tic-
communi-
there's a
people,
TikTok right
people
there.
don't like confronting. the problem with
That's a clip.
these kind of people in situationships is they don't like confrontation, or they
Yeah.
don't like this
Facing
kind
the
of,
truth
Yeah, facing the
also.
truth. So it's easier for them to find something new, try again, try something new, try again, rather than to fix the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like not say most people, some people, they already know the answer to it. They just want to hear, they just want a
Yeah.
second opinion.
But even when they hear the second opinion, they still, no
Yeah.
lah, it's not.
Or when they talk to someone about it. So for example, this guy, right? He knows for a fact, okay, maybe he knows that this girl don't like him that much. He just
Oh,
likes to sleep
yeah.
with him, just like the company.
Yeah.
He knows, but he doesn't
Denial
want
lah.
to hear it. So when he tells, for example, if I am the guy and I tell Jade the story, I'm like, Jade, I'm very nice to her, this and that. So Jade will say, dude, you're a very nice guy. You deserve someone better.
Yeah.
Or this and that. But the truth is, the girl just don't like you lah.
But the problem is
Yeah.
also when he do that, she also doesn't know what the context is of that relationship. So also very hard for her to give her opinion.
I always do. I would just be honestly. If this was my friend, I'd be like, she already said she don't want you. Then what are you doing?
Yeah.
But there may be other things also what.
But she don't want. She already said I don't want.
Yeah.
How much more clear can you
No,
be?
I cannot,
You know,
I don't want.
Your life is so much better when you take people at face value, and like when someone tells you what they are, you just accept it.
Yeah.
If it's not like your mother that you can't change, or your father or your sister, like you can't change those people, right? I'm sorry, you can't swap out those people, but you can always choose who your friends are and who your boyfriend or girlfriend is. And if you have someone with like trauma who's just gonna give you a very hard time, I would just say, you know, bro, she doesn't like you. Go with someone else.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe that might push her over the edge. Like, okay, no, I can't lose you. Then that might.
Yeah,
make
and
things.
isn't that always the advice I give you? I'm always like, just forget it, bro. You. Like, just like forget it, bro. Next one, next.
No, Jade is the problem with Jade is last time, right? She will oversell this girl like, oh my god, this girl is great, everything, right? I mean, the girl, no, don't get with her, bro. She's blah 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 blah. Like what?
No,
the hell?
I mean she's great, like as a person, but.
Yeah, so then why you promoting it?
Okay, so I will promote girls, and then Avery will
Okay,
get interested in the girl, but I'll be like, damn it, this girl's not gonna like Avery. So I try to let
Oh,
down gently.
okay. Can I just tell it to me as it is what?
I'll be like, yeah, Keisha is awesome. She is hot. And then he's like, oh, I like her now. And I'm like, you know,
Don't lie.
she's always away on, she's always traveling.
Yeah, no, I've been in a situation for some of my girlfriends. I just
Kidding.
like, don't lah, bro.
Just because you
Don't
want
lah.
to, you know it's not going to work out, right? You're like,
Don't
yeah.
need lah, don't need
No,
lah,
no,
don't lah.
Like, she was great, but I didn't know you wanted to date her.
Okay, the
I
best
have a
advice we
photo.
got for that question is open your mouth and ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to the person who is being asked that question, open your mouth and tell the truth. Even so, okay, let's say if the girl say, you know what, I'm not ready for a relationship. If you want to leave, maybe the girl is like wants to be fair and say, okay, you know what, I don't want to make you suffer. I feel like you should leave.
Okay, so the problem with that is sometimes they're afraid to communicate because I don't think everyone has the emotional maturity to talk on plain level without getting their emotions involved. So like, let's say for example, the guy will ask like, how come you don't want to be together, right? Then it might turn out into a big fight. That's a problem. Then that's what they're afraid
Yeah.
of, the confrontational part.
Yeah.
Then plan lah. I feel like plan 3 to 5 questions. Like, hey, baby, I got 3 questions for you.
No.
Do you like me?
No, it has to be like on a good term. Like you have to catch it at the right time to ask, like, you know, communicate, I feel.
Yeah. Okay. What the other advice is, for example, you're gonna ask her out for dinner and you want to question her. Tell her. Say, hey, can we go for dinner? I have a few things to ask
Yeah.
you. Don't catch
Yeah.
her off guard.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
catch her
yeah.
off guard.
Yeah.
Don't be like,
Fair,
don't be like,
huh?
something happened, you guys fight, then you don't want to be my girlfriend, and then that becomes the problem.
Yeah. So ask her the correct questions. Do you like me? Do you want to be my girlfriend? Why?
Do you want to see other people? You know what I mean? Is the reason
yeah.
because you want to see other people?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
ask her how long does it take for you to be ready?
Yeah.
I'll wait.
But-
If you
but-
Can we
Yeah.
work this out?
You're
Do you
asking
want me to
us-
wait?
Yeah, you're asking a lot of questions, but I feel like you also have to give some back. So you also have to tell her where you are at
Yeah,
and be
yeah,
honest about your
yeah,
feelings
yes.
as well. So if you're gonna ask her, are you ready for a relationship? You have to tell her, I am in a place where I really want to be in a relationship with you because I really like you and I see a future. So you can't just be like asking.
We'd like to thank everyone who submitted their questions.
What's those
We
things?
also cut this video and upload it on YouTube, which is on your bottom right.
Oh.
And yeah,
Oh, like spiral.
We-
emotional spiral.
we are coming back.
Interesting.
So we stream every first and
Yes.
first and third Thursdays of the month. So please join us. And thank you, Razor, for sending us a lot of things.
Is it still?
Okay, bye guys.
Bye guys.
Then who is it?
Good
Tim.
night, Russell.
Tim. I'm so
Bye.
available. Bye.